Hey guys, this is Nika here, gently telling you to please go watch yesterday's video. Please, I wouldn't even be mad if you stopped this video and went to yesterday's video. I think it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more upbeat. Not that this video won't be me yapping and having fun or whatever, but I just want to point you guys to yesterday's video. You can come back here, open a new tab. But yesterday's video was fun and YouTube did not push it. Please go check out yesterday's video and don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you guys. Enjoy the video. Bye-bye. YouTube. I don't even start annoying. Hey guys, welcome. Hey, that's the intro for today. Hey, how's it going? This is just a left eye, I think. So I still get shots, right? Oh, I'm Kane. I'm stuck with the laser. I actually didn't want zone do it. I actually did not want to do that because I actually don't like pure laser tears, but we're gonna work with it. We're gonna run with it. We're gonna do what we are forced to do because we don't have another choice. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys are well. Happy Thursday. Didn't know the day of the week. No big deal. That's not a new thing. Today is one of those days where you're just gonna get kind of like raw footage. I'm raw dogging it today because I don't feel very well and I'm in a lot of pain, and the only thing I want to do right now is sit down and relax because I'm in a lot of pain, and you guys know how that is for me. But I am very happy to be making a video for you. I just wish my body wouldn't hate me while I did it. No big deal. If you saw in the beginning, I was talking about watching yesterday's video. Hopefully you guys go click on that. I was very excited about it, and I always feel like YouTube will push the videos I want nobody to see and then absolutely completely ignore every other video that I feel like actually could do well or something I'm excited about. So I'm like, perpendicular, fuck you. Whatever that means. I don't know why I said perpendicular. Kind of didn't really make any fucking sense, but that's fine. I say whatever I want. I would like YouTube to really fix their algorithm. But in the meantime, I'll algorithm myself. Yeah, go check that her out. This is all terrible, actually. I'm taking it for the luck and the soul heart because there really is no reason to take it otherwise. My range is infinite because now I have laser tears, which, good God, I didn't want. I was not going to go Devil Deal, but at this point I'm probably going to go Devil Deal on the off chance that I get Brimstone. It will just fix this entirely. Brimstone is the answer to all of my problems. So not that it's like terrible. Like, it does decent damage. I'm not saying it's the worst thing in the world, but I feel like 99% of the time I have a run, I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad, and then it ends up being that bad, and I don't really know why. Like, I'm not really sure why my brain just doesn't. I think I'm just so used to tears that unless it's Brimstone or Holy Brim, which is sort of on top of tears, I don't like replacing my tears very much. I think I do better in this game with my tears. I couldn't tell you why, though. There's probably no actual genuine reason for that. I think my brain's just fucked and stupid. Brimstone? No, but I do get a black heart. Thank you very much for that. And I don't even get... Let me see if there's money in here. Aerowalk does nothing for me. I have no way to get the damage up, which is a huge, massive, big, stinky titty bummer. But let's see if we have any money in the living room. We don't, but we do have a tinted rock, which would be good to try to get. So let's just re-roll. Bye-bye, damage up. Won't be seeing you again. And a tears up. This game hates to see me happy and joyful. You know what? I understand. I've had less shocking ops, to be honest with you. Or more shocking? I actually don't know what I was going for there. What I was saying was I've had a lot of ops I did not expect. So this game not wanting to see me happy when it's an inanimate object is not surprising to me at this point. Which, you know what? Real. And as I get older too, I realize, I was thinking about this earlier today, guys, the yap is finally starting. Okay, the yap is finally here. Are you guys ready? Are you guys excited for me to talk about some shit that has nothing to do with this game? I hope so. I finally realized today that, like, people always tell you to forgive other people for yourself, and I think that that can be good advice, especially depending on who you are, but I also think it's complete bullshit sometimes. I realize that although I wish everybody from my life well, and that I don't wish ill on anybody, and I really do mean that, not at least not for my personal life, and that I'd love to see people, you know, thrive, especially because that means they're less likely to be as shit to other people as they were to me. Which is really important to me. People growing is not like a, people say, oh, it's good when people have growth, but that doesn't mean that you forgive them. It doesn't mean that you owe them anything. It's good for them to have growth because it helps them make their life easier, but more importantly, other people don't have to go through the shit you've been through. And so I do like to see growth, and I like to see people be joyful regardless. If everybody's happy and everybody's content and taken care of, the community in general is just better. But on a human level, like, there are very few people I feel like that I know personally, or there's nobody that I know personally that should suffer, but there's very few people that aren't like the evilest people ever, TM, trademarked, because everybody agrees, that I feel like should suffer. But I don't forgive them. Like, there was just no reason for me to be forgiving them. Why? I don't like Runebag, by the way. I don't. You know what? I'm going to take it, because if anybody says anything to me about Runebag, I'm going to crash out. But I don't like it. This is the luck, arcade, and every future floor can spawn one, which is good, or tears, to be honest with you. I don't really need tears, because I don't really, so I'll just take the luck. Tears is not going to do anything. The laser is going to come out as it comes out. Maybe it does more ticks or something, so I will try to get tears ups, but from what I can, like, for what I'm gathering from my stupid little, silly little pea brain, I don't think it would do much, and I don't want to, like, waste my money, which maybe I did by not taking the tears up. We'll see. Anyways, forgiveness, and a lot of the times I've realized too, when people reach out or they say something or they apologize, like I remember I had people reaching out to me and apologizing for being racist when I think it was George Floyd, maybe. It's happened to me more than once, so I'm trying to pinpoint when the last time some bullshit occurred. And I remember these people like would end up slipping something that was just sort of giving them away in the messages, or, but to be honest, I was this, or excusing their actions, or never talk to me again. And I realized that a lot of the times, unfortunately, forgiveness is for you. I think part of the reason why I didn't realize that is because to me, forgiveness is not for me. Forgiveness is for other people. I don't feel better after I apologize, which is, by the way, ooh, remember when I said, holy brim? I was not lying. Which is, by the way, something for me to work on. I actually think you should feel better after you apologize. I didn't realize that a lot of the times people are missing the other part of the apology, where you're realizing that you're apologizing to somebody else for a reason. And centering yourself in an apology is no longer an apology at all. Anyways, that's a tangent. Most people that have fucked me over never apologize. So we're just going on a tangent now. But I realize that it's okay to not forgive people and to not forget things. But it's also good to not hold on to it. But it felt freeing to be like, oh no, actually, I don't like these people and I don't forgive them. And for me in my life, you can go get fucked. But for you in your life and in general, I wish you well, because that's what we need, is people to be well and to be taken care of. And I understand that there are sometimes reasons why things happen, but those reasons are not my problem. I've realized. They have nothing to do with me. And it's okay to be angry at people because it doesn't make you a bad person. It's something I'm working on. I haven't figured that one out quite yet. I do feel kind of bad, but just at least being able to admit to myself that, like, I thought I forgave people, but actually maybe part of the reason why I don't feel good is because I'm constantly trying to make myself forgive people, by the way, who don't give a fat fuck whether or not I do or do not forgive them. Some of them would, because some of them are just straight up narcissistic, but others are like, and I'm not saying they have narcissism. I'm saying that they have shown narcissistic traits. I'm not diagnosing people just spending 10 years with somebody and you realize that they can show narcissistic traits. It just the same way somebody can be bitchy. It's not a diagnosis, it's just an observation. But some people might be like, whatever, because that's kind of their ego. But most people don't give a fat fuck. They don't give a shit. So it's just for me. That's the wonderful part about this. There is no anything else. It's literally just for my mental health. To be like, oh, actually, no, fuck you. They'll never talk to me again. They don't give a fuck about me. They didn't give a fuck about me before. So it has nothing to do with them, which is so freeing. Like, when you're not centering people who don't like you in your life, then it's like, oh, that's so good. Now I'm realizing that I never had to do that to begin with. They don't owe anybody anything. And how wonderful is that? What a lovely feeling, in general, to just be free of feeling like I owe people any of my mental health or emotions or energy. And I hope that you can do the same for yourself, that it is okay to not forgive people, by the way. I think we push forgiveness so much, but to be honest with you, I think the people who tell you that these things shouldn't matter and that you should forgive everybody are usually people who don't treat people well themselves, because it's not really based in reality. Like, no, you don't actually have to forgive everybody, and forgiveness is not something that you give to everybody, and it isn't always for yourself. And as a matter of fact, being forced into it can be harmful for you. And now you know, okay? I hope that helps somebody and not just me, because I really did feel like I was losing my mind. What do I want here? The devil, the chariot, emergency contact, hagalosh. Whenever I recognize things and I tell you guys things, it's in like the hopes that it helps you out and that you feel good about things as you move forward. I don't want to lose my bone heart, so to me it was worth it to just fill my health. There could be health in this room, but I was like, I just really don't want to lose my bone heart. So I really do hope that it helps you guys, and that you feel freer in your own life if this is something that you struggle with. And that if anybody tells you you're like holding on to shit or you're a bad person because you don't forgive someone, one, tell them to fuck off. And two, you don't have to hold on to something on an everyday basis to not forgive somebody. I just move on with my life. I don't think about these people every day. I don't do that shit now. But now I'm realizing that I'm just fine. Like, I don't have to do anything anymore. I don't have to feel any type of way. I'm getting a phone call. It was an extremely long phone call, and I don't remember anything that I was saying, and I hate getting phone calls like that because they're like not pleasant, and I hate them.